guys, it's me, Clyde the Fox here, and today we are having the new podcast. So, Rafi,
Hey, what's up?
get us going with some
All
stuff.
right. So warning, you probably already seen the title, but this is unscripted. So it's just me and Quinn. We couldn't get Minecraft Master, obviously. It's pretty late over there. He's probably he's not asleep. I texted him at 11 or something.
Yeah.
So he might be
way
doing
too early for him to be asleep.
Yeah. So because he sleeps late, but he just couldn't make it for some reason. So but what we did do is we got a list. We got a list of things to talk about, and it's juicy. It's juicy. If you've seen my latest video, it's juicy, the extra crispy spot style. So yeah, it's juicy.
It's the supreme version.
Yeah, it's the supreme version. Okay. Let's start going.
Okay,
Let's start going.
The first thing we want to talk about is things that'll make a nerd mad/pissed.
Yes.
Well, okay. So one of my friends is really nerdy. I'm not gonna say who. And whenever I call him Poindexter, he gets really mad, extremely mad. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
Never call your nerd friend Poindexter, even though you may have the extreme urge to.
Yeah.
It's like when you see a girl and you want to kiss her.
Yeah.
Or when you see a nerd and you want to call them Poindexter. You just can't. Rafi, what's your input?
What's my input? I think how to get a nerd piss is if you say something that's blatantly not true. It's like saying oh, my favorite Back to the Future was the cowboy one or something. Something that's just not true. And then they purposely you're like, no, that's not true. And then they go on for an hour saying how you're not true and they're right, because and it really reveals how much of a loser they are.
Loser confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next step that we wanted to talk about is where is Nintendo going with the Switch? So Nintendo's releasing all these new games for the Switch, and my cousin actually has the Switch. I played it, and it's nothing like the Wii. I remember when I got my Wii when I was 4, and I loved it. I'd play it every day. And so he says that the Wii is good just because of the tablet that comes along with it, the takeout thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because he likes to play Zelda a lot. So he likes to bring around Zelda wherever she goes. It's kind of good, but the controllers are really small. And I was playing 1-2 Switch baseball with him, and the controller came out of my hand, which would never happen in Wii Sports. So, Rafi, where do you think they're going with this?
I don't know. It's definitely doing better than what they did with the Wii U. Cause I was trying to make a joke originally in the first Game of News. I'm sorry I keep bringing that up, but it's true. In the first Game of News, oh, there's a new Switch game coming out. I'm like, what else is coming out besides Zelda 1, 2, 3 Search and a Mario game? But then it's actually they're making games. They're making good games. Then I saw WWE 2K18 is coming out on the Wii. Imagine taking your WWE 2K18 anywhere. That's just insane. They're definitely doing.
That would be awesome, actually. So, Rafi, so what Switch game are you most excited about?
What Switch game am I most excited about?
I'm really excited about ARMS, which is that boxing game.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not boxing, it's robotic boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
By far, that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. It's kind of a hard choice, because I haven't really been looking into the Switch that much. But if I had to say, probably, because I haven't been looking into it too much, WWE 2K18, because I beat the crap out of 2K17 and just played that for hours and hours, and that was just a fun game.
Oh my god, you're so right. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, our next topic of this is the DS/Wii dead? This has been really this has been thrown around a lot. Mm-hmm. So obviously they don't make new Wiis, they don't make new DSs, but I still play my Wii, I still play my DS. I still have friends that still play their Wii and their DS, but it's really hard to think here. If they're not releasing new games for it, but but people still play it, does it technically count as dead or no?
I mean, it might count as dead the way like the 64 is counted as dead. Sure, they don't make games for it anymore, but it's still like, I mean, it's not gonna be like a collector's item. Wii games aren't gonna be a collector's item, but 64 games are definitely like collector's items. Like I've seen people collect them, and they're expensive too.
Oh yeah.
So it might be dead in the sense like, yeah, they don't make games for it anymore, but it's still gonna hold its time, even though like the DS weren't as and the Wii weren't as revolutionary as the 64. But I think in the sense like it's dead, but like people will still remember it, so it's not really dead. So it's kind of hard to say.
It's kind of like a dead family member.
Yeah.
In a way, like it's dead, but you still remember it.
Yeah.
And you still will sometimes like think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, I still play my Wii a lot. I mean, of course, I have a PlayStation, which is unfortunately like 10 times better.
Yeah.
But I still play my Wii.
Mhm. Yeah.
Which also brings us to our next subject. What is your favorite game from your childhood?
Oh, yes.
So mine is the Mario and Sonic games and the Mario and Sonic Olympic games. I remember when I was 3 and I got a DS, and the first game I got was the original Mario, and I still haven't beaten it, and I'm still trying to beat it. It's really hard.
Mine?
I remember when I was 6 and I got my Wii. I think this was the first game I got with it. It was Just Dance and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2008. Wow. And I played the living crap out of that game. Mm-hmm. Literally, I played that game so much.
The only real...
Rafi, what was your favorite childhood game?
You know, I have to admit, I didn't get a console till I was like 11 or 10. I don't know why. My mom had a weird thing about consoles, but when I was like 10 or 11, I got an Xbox One. Then I got a PS4 because Xbox One isn't that good. But the only real game I can really remember from childhood was when I used to go to my godfather's house and we'd play Halo 2 when I was like 6 or something. And it was so much fun because I just kept shooting all these aliens and I thought it was so much fun. And I was like, why couldn't I have a console of my own? And I finally did. So the only one really good game I had from childhood was Halo 2 because I got to play that with my godfather and shooting aliens was awesome.
That's cool.
Mhm. Yeah. And it was also behind my mom's back, so that was fun.
So I guess, Rafi, I've actually been a gamer since you. When I was about maybe, I think I was like 1 or 2, my mom gave me her old computer, and she bought me a bunch of computer games with it. And I mean, they're not like Elder Scrolls or anything, but they're like, you know, they were like I Spy, they're like Arthur, stuff like that. So I played like Arthur the video game. We might actually have a guest here. The Minecraft Master has texted me saying, "Do you need to talk to me?" This has really nothing to do with this, but
add him in if you can. Yeah, perfect.
Sure. How much?
Okay. All right. So while he's waiting for that, let's call in our sponsor. No, I'm just messing with you. We don't have a sponsor. That'd be fun though. Yeah, because sponsors give money. That is something we do not have.
Okay, I'm back, gentlemen.
Okay. All right.
So the best video game characters of all time. Ooh. This is really tough. Okay, but like I said, for me, it's probably Mario.
Mario? Really?
It's either Mario or Luigi or Sonic.
Really? For me that's kind of hard, cause I mean it's not gonna be like a classic character like that, but I gotta say it's up to Nathan Drake or Connor from Assassin's Creed 3, cause I'm the biggest Assassin's Creed fan ever. And, like, Connor's one of my favorite assassins, so... And he also has a very interesting arc. But Nathan Drake, he's more like... He's the silly kind. He's like the Nightwing. If that's like DC Comics. He's like the Nightwing of video
Yeah.
games. He's quirky. He's an adventurer. But Connor's more like intimidating and badass. So I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but I think it's tied up against them, and I can't choose between them.
Okay. How about the best video game franchise of all time?
Oh, like I was saying,
the-
Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm the biggest Assassin's Creed fan ever. I love their games, and they actually represent history a very good way in a very realistic. Like, not most of the stuff isn't made up. There is some made up stuff. Obviously, like the history behind it, like humans, like these like ultra humans were made, and then like regular humans or whatever. I don't remember the story. I haven't like gone to Assassin's Creed since forever. Because Syndicate was kind of disappointing. But yeah, I'm rambling on. I think it's Assassin's Creed. What about you?
This is pretty hard for me. I have 3 here. I have the Mario series, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Uncharted series.
Oh, yeah.
The Uncharted franchise is really good. And pretty much anything that EA Sports make
Really?
is pretty good. Like FIFA 17. I remember my first EA Sports game was Madden 08. And I swear, that game is awesome. Then I got NHL 11. I skipped a lot of stuff. Then I got Madden 15. Madden 13. And I got FIFA 13 also. I got FIFA 14, 15, 16, and now I'm playing 17. And I hope to get 18 when it comes out.
Yeah, I
So
can't wait
it's really
for
tough
18.
for me there.
I can't wait for 18, mainly because Brady's going to get the Madden curse. I hate the Patriots.
Yeah. What about the best women in video games? Like the most kick-ass women in video games?
Oh.
Like the coolest. I think I'd have to go with either Nadine from the Uncharted series or Lara Croft from Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Lara Croft or Elena from Uncharted. Actually, I like Elena way more, just because of her relationship with Nathan. I felt that so much.
Yeah. It's pretty good, yeah. I mean, she's pretty good, but like she's not really as good as, let's say Nadine, because Nadine's a total fighter, man. Nadine's crazy, and she's also the star of Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, which, by the way, you guys might see a few videos of those coming out, because I will be getting that game when it comes out.
Sweet, man.
Okay. So, what about best console?
Best console. That's hard. This is not going to be a console I own because, as I told you, I didn't get into gaming until 10, 11. That's really hard. But we already brought up this console before, but I'm going to have to say the Nintendo 64 because it was so No, I'm kidding. It's a Virtual Boy. I'm messing with you. The Virtual Boy sucked. I think it's the Nintendo 64 because it was so revolutionary in games. Like, back then, Nintendo wasn't trying to make the next big thing. It was being revolutionary in games. And I really like that.
It was supposed to blow up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it was about Japan's economy.
Yeah.
Back then, Japan's economy was crazy because they had Sony, they had all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had Sony, they made cars, they had, like Hyundai. My favorite, because this was my first, was the original DS. It's not a 3DS, because at that time I didn't scrape together enough money to get a 3DS, so I got myself a regular DS, and I have a Packers helmet on there, because at that time I was a huge Packers fan. On the back I have a picture of SpongeBob, and I swear, I love that DS. I take it with me everywhere. I take it to school. I take it everywhere. I play in class. I swear, I love that thing. Fortunately, it's dead now, but it's so iconic to me, and that's by far my favorite console. The last one is, unfortunately, this is our last topic. This is a favorite horror game.
Horror game.
So, you guys might have seen our latest video, which is
Until Dawn.
Yes,
I've been watching that
that's
series.
actually the only horror game I play.
Really?
But that's probably the second compared to Slender. Slender is a really good horror game.
It's actually hard for me.
Let's plays of it. And so, that's a really tough one. But personally, because I'm playing Until Dawn, and it's really good right now, and it's one of those things that just keep you going.
Have you played it
like
before?
Crazy, I'm going Until Dawn.
Have you played it before?
Yeah. Wait, no.
No.
This
do you
is
know
my
what
first
happens?
time
Do you know
because
what
I have
happens?
PS Plus. I was able to download it for free, so I downloaded it for free, and yeah, now I'm doing Let's Plays of it.
Do you know what happens in the story?
No.
Oh, it's
Don't
so
tell
good.
me.
The story's so good.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure out
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay. But
I just heard it's a really popular game because I saw Fine Bros react to it. And I saw like the minor reactions to it, and it was scary. So I decided to get that. If you guys want, I'll do Game of Thrones as a video game if you guys want.
Ooh,
comment down below if you guys want that. I don't think I will because I don't like Game of Thrones. So, but if you guys really want it, I'll do it.
If you want to do a Telltale game, do Walking Dead. That one's really good.
Okay, so Rafi, what is your favorite horror game?
Actually, you know, I'm more into horror movies because if you didn't know, I'm like the biggest film buff of all time, even though I'm on a gaming channel. Yes.
I think we can tell by your title.
Yeah. Yes. That's very hard for me, but I have to say like. Right, there's two answers. Right now, my favorite horror game that's like people are still playing is Friday the 13th. I know there's so many problems with it, but it's just so nostalgic for me because I love the Friday the 13th movies. But I have to say, like a game, I'd have to say The Evil Within. Like I know it's not like amazing like that, but it's just like it scared me so much. And I think I'm saying that because it's just so memorable to me because it scared the crap out of me. But, I think
I saw one Let's Play of it, and after that I got really scared. But it's good. So thank you guys for watching our podcast. If you guys want more podcasts, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Even if you guys don't want more podcasts,
we'll do it.
Still do it. Because we savages like that.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoy what we talked about. You guys can feel free to suggest what we talked about.
In the comments.
Anything that we do. Rafi, hit him with the outro.
All right. I'm hitting you with an outro. Okay. Bye, guys. Watch Quinn's Until Dawn Part 2. Quinn's Until Dawn Part 2 will be up on the screen for you to see right around now. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!